Welcome Classic Rock fans to an impromptu video detailing some new releases. Neil Young has detailed a new live package which he is putting out, which comes from that Ragged Glory era. I believe the package is called Way Down in the Rust Bucket, which absolutely delights me as I hold that album in pretty high regard. That's not to include, of course, which I still hope is going to come out this year, and that's an expanded version of that album with loads of extra tracks that weren't included. I still hope we're going to see that. This, of course, is a live show that was filmed in Santa Cruz shortly after the release of the Ragged Glory album. This is a 20-song set. As you can imagine, it's going to be quite lengthy, especially if Crazy Horse, as they usually do, drag out these songs and go on these long, meandering sonic paths of improvisation. I think it'd be absolutely fabulous. But this also includes a performance of the song Danger Bird from the 1975 Zuma album, which is pretty exciting, I think. We get a few songs from the Ragged Glory album, like Farmer John Over and Over, and of course Fucking Up, which is always great to hear live. He's also pulling another quite an obscure number from the Reactor album, which was Surfer Joe and Mo the Sleaze, which is going to get a live airing for this release, which is, again, it's going to be interesting to hear that. This is going to be released as a 2 CD set, a 4 LP set, and a deluxe version including the DVD of the actual concert itself. Now, the DVD itself will contain the song Cowgirl, which will not be featured on the vinyl and the CD version. Second releases from Black Sabbath. Rhino, I believe, are issuing Mob Rules and Heaven and Hell as deluxe editions. I will definitely be pre-ordering these, as I do not own a physical copy of these records and I really want to. These albums, of course, have been recently remastered, so hopefully they should sound as good as they possibly can. These will be available as a 2 CD set and a 2 LP set, although the 2 LP set is slightly edited to squeeze it onto 4 sides of vinyl. So let's think about the track listing on those albums. Heaven and Hell, of course, includes the original album. Excuse me, I'm on my computer. It's disc 2 that contains all the bonus tracks, including Children of the Sea, which was originally a B-side of Neon Nights. Heaven and Hell, a B-side of Die Young. And then Hartford Civic Centre, Hartford, Connecticut, I presume that is. Includes Neon Nights, Children of the Sea, Heaven and Hell, Die Young, and then Hammersmith Odeon, London, recorded December 31st, 1981, and that includes Neon Nights, Children of the Sea, Heaven and Hell, Lady Evil, Wishing Well, and loads of other goodies. In terms of the Mob Rules issue, the bonus material includes the Mob Rules heavy metal soundtrack version, Die Young, which was the B-side of Mob Rules, of course. We also get a show live in Portland, Memorial Coliseum, Portland, on April 22nd, 1982, where they go through a pretty extensive set list, including Children of the Sea, Voodoo, Black Sabbath, War Pigs, Iron Man. Typical Sabbath fare, I suppose, including tracks of the new album like Mob Rules and the Glorious Sign of the Southern Cross. Another release that is rumoured, of course, is the Beach Boys box set Feel Flows, which brings together material from that period, including the 2 albums Surf's Up and Sunflower. Sunflower came out in '69, if I'm not mistaken. These would be remastered, repackaged with loads of extra stuff to boot. Now, this has actually been confirmed even by the Beach Boys themselves, Al Jardine, for example, but the date keeps being put back. So hopefully this is going to come out this year, but it should be quite an exciting release. Now then, I've failed to find these items on Amazon.co.uk. They may be available on Amazon.com. I'm going to leave a couple of Amazon links below, which just takes you to those respective pages where you can perhaps search for these items and pre-order them. Hence, my channel gets a small commission for every purchase. Actually, you can use those links to go and buy anything you want off Amazon, and this channel receives a small commission. It's always much appreciated. I hope you're staying safe, staying warm, and more importantly, that you do keep listening.